What's up everybody, my name is Darth Jeswick and welcome back to my channel. Today we're building a new crest on the Oak Alcove lot. It's a 20 by 15 lot and I wanted to use a lot of Home Chef Hustle because it just came out and I'm really loving the pack so far. This lot is actually right behind the apartment building that I just did a couple videos ago, if you want to go check that video out. This build only uses 2 packs. It uses the Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack and Get Together. I only use Get Together for a couple of items though. We have like a bar, a stone rug thing, and then these like pillars that I use to like kind of cap off the ends of this house because they're fairly modern looking. And I thought it just completed the house a little bit more. The floor plan for this house was really easy because it's just a big rectangle. I just made the bathroom a little bit bigger than I would have normally wanted it to be for this size house, but I wanted to have that extra tile just to make the kitchen look a little bit better. And so I could use these like new countertops from the Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack, which I love. I've been using them in pretty much every single one of my builds, like in the last like week. I just like how the marble like continues on to the side of the cabinet there and like down to the floor. I think that makes it look so finished, and we don't have any other cabinets like that in the game, so I really appreciate that they actually did that. I was trying to have this be a starter home, but the kitchen items cost me so much money that I just didn't have enough to finish the rest of the house, so I just doubled my budget. It ended up being around 48,287 simoleons, so not too bad. It's still within like a reasonable price for your Sims to be able to afford, especially if they have decent jobs. The living room is quite small, but I wanted to have a dining room table because they're chefs, they're going to be entertaining and probably having people over to try their pizza and their waffles, so I wanted to have the dining space. I added the new dish drying rack above the sink, as well as a couple of like random clutter items to the shelf above the sink as well, like the spice rack and a couple of dishes, because we did get new plates with this pack, which are nice. And then I put the like jam and berries clutter, as well as this like tomato sauce and like the cheese grater with the Parmesan in this corner over here to make it look like they were like making a pizza or something. And if you didn't know, the cookbook that we got from this pack is actually functional, so you can actually just like click on it and it'll pull up the cooking menu, which is really cool. I really like functional clutter items, like we have the umbrella stand that from Seasons that's functional. You can actually like grab an umbrella and like change the color of your Sims umbrella, which is really neat. And then we have the lunchbox that just got added to base game, which you can actually like grab food out of, which is really neat because you can take it with you to school, or if you're, you know, out doing things in the world exploring, you can always have like a supply of food with you so that your Sims don't go hungry. The treasure chests also are functional. I think you can put them in your Sims inventory, but I'm not entirely sure. But you can like put a bunch of things in there and it basically just makes your Sims inventory even larger than it already is, which can really come in handy, especially if you're doing like gardening and you just want to have like a special spot to have all your seeds and all your new plants and things like that. But I want to take this opportunity to talk about the Sims that I have built this house for. First, we have Connor Dunham. His traits are snob, foodie, and he's clumsy. He has the Appliance Whiz aspiration from the new Home Chef Hustle Pack. He likes baking, cooking, and mixology. With him, we have his fiancée, Madeline DeLong. She has the foodie trait, she is cheerful, and she's a vegetarian. She has the market magnate aspiration, which gives her the business savvy bonus trait. Her likes are baking, cooking, and mixology as well. I thought that that was appropriate. I mean, they're going to be doing that a lot, especially when I'm play testing this build. They did a lot of cooking. They set a fire like only a couple of times. I was actually pretty proud of them, but they didn't die, so that's good. And then I created an outdoor kitchen space for them. I wanted to put the pizza oven out here, and what's cool about the pizza oven is that it's actually classed as a grill, so it doesn't break in the rain, and you can keep it outside all the time. The only thing I forgot to put from this pack is the actual selling table. I just didn't have enough room to fit it here, and I could have like deleted some of the landscaping and put it out front, but I just didn't like the way that it looked without the landscaping. But this selling table actually takes up like a lot of space, like it's very big. But the cool thing about the selling table is that you can actually put it in your Sims inventory and then pull it out whenever you need to. So you could put a selling table just like on the lot in build mode and then put it into your Sims inventory, and then you could still have space to do other things. And then you can also take the selling table wherever you want it to be. You can like move it to a whole nother world if you wanted to sell things. It's builds like these that I wish we could paint the undersides of the roofs, because I would have matched it to the paneling that I have on the front of the build. I really do hope they update that one day, because that would be so nice. It would make everything look so much better. I also added a few planters out here on the patio. I thought that they were chefs, they could grow their own herbs, that might be a nice touch. And originally I had a telescope out here on the patio. I ended up swapping it with a guitar so that they could entertain their guests with music. And the only other thing I added was the pop-up bar from Growing Together. I wanted to go with the storyline that they spent all their money doing like the outdoor kitchen and the pizza oven area, that they just got this pop-up bar and said, you know, that's good, that's fine. But that is just about all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button because it really helps out. And if you want to download this build or my tester sims, you can find them on my gallery at Darth_Jeswick, just like it's spelled here on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please show that subscribe button some love. I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in the next one. Dag dag!